Make sure that you don't treat them right, you're going to get your ass beat.
That's the thing about country boys. Your dad, if you fucking acted up, your dad would smack the shit out of you, right?
Oh, no. You're scared of mom before dad. Dad will take the belt off and mom will rain hell.
Holy fuck. I think you were brought up pretty good, buddy.
I would like to think so, yeah.
Thank you guys for your time. You guys look like a fucking beautiful couple.
Thank you.
I hope next time I come here, I see you guys again.
Thank you.
Ciao, guys.
We'll be here again. Have a good one.
Well, we're here with another gentleman here. You want to give me your name here?
My name's Brett.
Brett, where the fuck are you from, man?
I'm from Trail, BC.
Trail, BC. Is there a long trail to get there?
Oh, yeah, it's like 4 hours, you know.
Is it kind of like that trail from the girl's belly button down to her pubes?
Oh, it's way farther than that, man.
Is it more hairy than that?
Oh, definitely more hairy. You have no idea.
Yeah. So let me get at this. In Trail, BC, it's really fucking hairy there.
Yeah, it's above average of hairiness.
Oh, yeah? Like 70s hairy?
Oh, like 80.
80s hairy?
Yeah, at least.
Okay, man. So I want you to tell me a really good story. I was doing some investigating, and I heard that you got caught whacking off by your mom.
Yeah, it's happened once or twice.
Yeah?
Maybe more.
So what's the most sensitive part on your body when you're masturbating?
What's the most what?
What's the most sensitive part on your body when you're masturbating?
The penis?
No, it's your ears. Is that mom? Get it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll tell you about my one buddy. His mom caught him jerking off one time, and he lost his load. He lost his load in the washroom, and his mom found it. And she says, "Whose load's this?" And his explanation was it was his dad's. Yeah.
Was it a big load?
I think she stepped in it and slipped. So tell me what happened. Tell me the story how your mom caught you whacking off.
Well, you know, I was like young.
Yeah, like how young? Like
6.
6 years old, you were walking off already?
Oh, at least, yeah.
Did you find your dad's porn fucking collection?
Oh, worse than that, I found his stuffy collection.
I really appreciate your time, buddy.
Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate your time.
So when you're going to trail, make sure you bring a fucking lawnmower.
All right, thanks, bud.
Hi, guys. I'm just doing a little follow-up here about the OK Corral. And I'm sitting here and I'm joined with the bar manager, Fran. Say hi, Fran.
Hi, guys. Hi, Scott. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you guys got it right. She's got an English accent and she's totally country now. Tell me about coming to Canada and becoming country.
Oh, my goodness. Well, I've been in Canada just over 2 years and I've worked at the OK Corral for just over 10 months, I guess. And I love it here. I have listened to country my whole life, but I came to Canada. I lived in Jasper for a bit, looked for a bit of a warmer climate, found out about the corral, and that was it. I had to work here. I had to move here. I came down for an interview, got the job, and I was here the next week riding the bull.
Oh, I'll stay away from that one. But Fran, one thing that I noticed was that there's all different age groups of people that come to this bar, and it gets packed. It was bumping packed in here.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Every Saturday is like that. It's solid country. We get 19-year-olds, we get 75-year-olds, and we get everyone in between. I think country's that kind of music. It brings people together, new country, old country. And Saturday's the best place to hear it here.
It was amazing. This is the first time that I've really went to a country bar that I remember. I went to one when I was in college in Calgary, and I remember a girl coming up to me and she asked me to two-step, and I had no idea what it was. And she laughed at me because I didn't know what it was.
Oh, don't even worry about it. I couldn't two-step when I got here either. But that's the best thing about, I think, country dancing in this place. People will teach you how to dance as you go. They want to dance, and they'll dance with everyone.
Yeah, I mean, like I seen this one guy. I came by Friday night and I checked the place out, and I seen this fella here, and he came Saturday night and he was here early, and I know why he was here early because he danced with every girl in the bar. I seen this guy dance with 30 or 40. I mean, and in all reality, the guy is just a plain Jane guy, and he comes here to let loose, and the women are attracted to him because he knows how to dance. Is that not true?
Absolutely. Never underestimate a man who knows how to move his feet. Honestly, I think being able to dance is one of the biggest turn-ons you can find in a guy.
Yeah, and most guys don't have the dance moves, do they?
Well, Well, no, they don't, but this is the best place to try. I mean, if you're going to line dance, if you're going to two-step, you're always going to find someone that knows what they're doing here. So you
don't have to worry because there's always somebody worse beside you.
Oh, absolutely. If I'm out, it will be me. I'll be worse. Trust me.
You got 2 left feet?
Yeah, most of the time, I guess, but I don't know. I like to lead. You're not supposed to do that as a girl in country dancing.
Oh, you can lead me around the dance floor anytime.
Oh, Scotty, stop it.
I think I developed a new fetish, by the way.
Oh, go on. Tell me all about it.
I spoke country girls in country boot and cowboy boots. I'm totally turned on by it now.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a look you get used to when you come to the corral. I think, we like our staff to wear their cowboy hats and cowboy boots, and we love our patrons too as well. It just really brings the feel to the place. And I mean, girls look hot in cowboy boots. So,
well, there's just one thing I don't know if I could get over is I don't know if I could buy any plaid.
Hey, I'm wearing plaid right now. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but you got it tied up like a Daisy Duke. So how could I say no to that?
Well, I guess plaid grows on you. I think it just becomes part of your wardrobe. I wouldn't say I used to be a plaid girl, but I own far too much.
I'll buy the boots, I promise, but I'm not buying the shirt.
Okay, deal.
One thing that I noticed the other night was that drew to me was I seen a couple and they were came early and they were up on the dance floor, and this old fella, he marched around the dance floor a couple of times with his cane with his wife, and it seriously brought a tear to my eye, and I can admit that.
Yeah, I mean, they have the couple you're talking about, they've been coming here 35 years every Saturday since we've been open, and they still dance every single week without fail. They're getting on, but I think the corral is just part of their life now. They have to come.
I tried to get an interview with them, but they were a little shy, and I had to respect that. I mean, and I seen another couple, and I seen them the night before too. And I talked with them outside, and I was telling them that I was coming on Saturday night, and I was hoping to talk with them, but they were shy again, too. And I just wanted to talk about them too. And so they did tell me their story, and they got together at 65 years old, like 164, 166, and they just met, and they are definitely falling in love with each other. And when I seen them there, when they walked in Saturday night, they were just gleaming happy, and they really enjoyed each other's company. And I mean, if I can teach anybody about relationships, is to get a piece of that.
Yeah, I mean, I think when you look at people that come in and couples that come in and seeing how happy people are when they dance and they meet each other here, I think the music says something. It gets people going, and I don't know. It's just a happy place to be and a happy place to fall in love, I guess.
Do you come two-stepping with your boyfriend?
I wish. My boyfriend's a worse dancer than I am. The only time you see him on the dance floor is if they're playing Queen of Memphis or he's very, very drunk. So, no, me and the girls tend to try and some line dancing when I'm here, but unless someone comes and asks me for a two-step, we'll see how it goes.
You think I'm in next time?
Sure, why not?
One thing I did notice too, I mean, this is in the whole picture here is about meeting people and getting out of your comfort zone and coming, and I mean, not sitting at home hiding behind a computer, messaging girls on online dating sites, but where you come to really hook up and to meet people is to a bar, to the OK Corral, and start dancing up there. But I mean, like, there is so many girls here. There were so many beautiful girls. There was girls dancing with other girls, with their girlfriends, because they had nobody to dance with.
Absolutely. We actually sometimes we have to tell our security staff to keep their wits about them, as it were. The number of girls that come in here looking for dance partners, and they're all dressed up in their black shirt and cowboy hat. They can definitely be in the eye line, I guess, of the girls in here. But they're happy to dance with anyone and everyone. And, I think girls dancing with their friends is just as much fun as dancing with anyone else. But
I seen some girls, they were dancing so much they couldn't even turn it off. Like they were at the table still dancing. Oh, there was a girl, she had a birthday, and we were having cake, and the girls, they were still dancing, eating cake.
Oh, absolutely. I think it's part of the buzz here. It's part of being in a good mood and having a good time. And I think that's the best way to meet people. When other people are having fun, it's so easy to feel their vibe and then just ride it and go and meet people and have the confidence to talk to people when you're in a good mood.
Well, and another important part is not to get to have too many drinks. I mean, that's when you start to lose your game and you lose control and your ability to communicate effectively with women. I mean,
absolutely.
Girls don't want no drunk guy hammering on them.
No, not at all. I think, it's drink responsibly, keep them off the dance floor and keep your feet moving. That's what I mean,
if you're up there dancing half the night away, you got no time to be drinking.
Exactly.
Well, one thing that I did notice is that you guys do have dance lessons here, don't you?
Yeah, for sure. So we have line dancing lessons on a Thursday and two-stepping lessons on Friday evenings. And then we have private lessons throughout the week. They're group, couple, individual, and they range from line dance, two-step, swing, whole range of country dances to learn here.
I mean, that's another whole thing about meeting people is that, it just doesn't have to do with dance. I mean, it does have to do with dancing and going out and doing the dance lessons themselves. But I mean, going there and doing it, that's where you meet people. Same thing with like getting out and going, to a night class and learning how to cook or something silly at the college. I mean, it's actually getting out there and doing that stuff and meeting people and having a good time.
Yeah, for sure. And our line dancing and our two-step lessons are drop in. So anyone can come. You don't have to sign up beforehand. You can just decide on the night, we're going to do it. Grab your girlfriend, grab your guy friend, come down and see who's here.
But I mean, ideally, when you look at it, I mean, let's say if I was going on a date and I think I know I'm a professional at putting a date together. You wait until you see what I got coming up this spring. And, but I mean, sometimes you run up dry with ideas and, you want to take a girl that she likes the ideas too. I mean, but it's a pretty affordable lesson. It's only $5-10.
Yeah, it's $5 just to drop in. Just pay cash when you get here. I think it's something different, and that's what girls really look for. I think, for me anyway, when it comes to a date, everyone likes to go to dinner and watch a movie, but the date you're going to remember is the date that you're like, what the heck? Like, I wasn't thinking that's what we were going to do. Well, that was so much fun. Like, I need to go again. Like, let's make that date night every week.
Yeah.
And I think
that would definitely become a habit. I mean,
for sure.
It's something that you look forward to. Let's say Wednesday nights, you and your girlfriend get together and you get to go dancing, right? And then,
absolutely.
I guarantee you, I know it's going to happen at nighttime.
Well, fingers crossed.
Well, another thing was, those lessons are cheaper than a mocha at Starbucks, for Christ's sakes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that is true. I mean, it's an hour worth of fun, and then you get to stay on in the corral and practice your moves and hopefully get a little bit better. And yeah.
Well, that's what it all boils down to is practice makes best, doesn't it?
Oh, for sure. And you can't practice two-stepping by yourself.
Oh, no?
No, you need a partner.
Perfect. But there's another option. Another thing that goes on here at the corral is that you guys have an electric bull that my brother was telling me, he says it pops up out of the floor.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Bull night on a Thursday. That is a crazy one. We're always at capacity, always with a line, just people dying to get in and have a go. So
I spent a lot of time growing up. We didn't grow up in an area where there was no country, but I always seen an electric bull, and I always wanted to. I mean, in the back of my mind, I always wanted to try it. And I was working out of state. We were in the United States when I was in Indiana, and we were in this huge bar, and there were smaller bars that surrounded the big bar, and it was just enormous, this place. And we were there early and we got the tour of the place because we were obviously from out of town. And when I seen that bull, I looked at it. I looked at my father-in-law and I said, I'm riding that thing tonight. And he says, oh man, don't do it. He says, you're going to hurt yourself. I said, I'm going on that thing. So, later on that night after I got, my liquid courage up, I walked up to that bull. I walked up to these two cowboys and they were dipping. And I said, give me some of that dip. And I took a dip, and in about 10 seconds, I spit it out all over the bull. and then I walked off and I went to just coolly and as slick as I possibly could muster. I go up there and I jump on the bull and I slide right off. And I fell down onto their side.
Oh my goodness.
And then I got back up and I jump on it and I says, yeah, all right, I'm ready to go. And the guy comes up and he says to me,
what?
You're on it backwards.
That's happened here a few times before. Don't worry.
How come? Well, I've seen we have one back home in Windsor, but I mean, like, how come the guy that controls that thing takes it easy on the girls, but really gives the guys a shit kicking?
Well, I think it's Freddie's pride and joy to come in and run the mechanical bull, and he has a great time throwing people off of it. But, I guess he's got a softer spot for the girls. Maybe it's because they've got cowboy boots. Maybe he likes them just as much as you.
I bet you he learned how to